Yo, what's up? Your friend Pat here. Die Hard, the action movie that launched Bruce Willis's career into superstardom. We knew from the start it was going to have sequels. Now it's time to rank and review each Die Hard movie. But before we do, let's remind us of the rules. 1. These are only my opinions, so let me know your ranking in the comments. My ranking may change over time, it depends on how I feel. I update each ranking on Letterboxd, so be sure to follow me there, link in the description. Number 3, I try to stick with theatrical releases. Not every movie have a director's cut, so just to put it fair to everybody. Number 4, I am not including crossover or versus movies. That being said, let's get the show started. A Good Day to Die Hard. This movie just straight up sucks. Bruce Willis don't even care. The story's bad. Jai Courtney is generic. The bad guy sucks. So yeah, not a great movie. Live Free or Die Hard. The fourth entry is not horrible by any means, but it's nowhere near as good as the previous movies. John McClane is grumpier, but still sarcastic a-hole is present, so it doesn't feel like a random character in a generic action movie. In fact, it fits with the fact that he's older, and it really works well with this. And as an older man, I appreciate more the element of analog versus digital. Just as Long is nice sidekick to McClane, but he is nowhere near Sam Jackson's presence. Timothy Oliphant plays a decent villain in the franchise. I like him as an actor. I like his character. However, compared to the legends of the 3 previous movies, I felt it a little bit lackluster. The action is more over the top, which kind of takes away the feeling. John is an everyday man and makes him feel more like a superhero. Die Hard 2. Die Hard 2 is very similar in tone with the first film, and yes, it repeats many of the beats, but it's still a great action film, which I love. Bruce is still lovable as John. The villain, while not having Alan Rickman's class, still holds his own as a good villain. Now this time it's inside an airport. We even have a Reginald VelJohnson cameo, John Amos, and Bonnie, who returns as John's wife. They are all here. The action is still intense, maybe a little more over the top than the previous film, and Rennie Harlin seems to struggle with the green screen. Just watch Cliffhanger and The Long Kiss Goodbye. You can see that green screens are not his forte. I love this movie. A great entry in the trilogy. Die Hard with a Vengeance. This sequel is amazing. Definitely the best sequel in the series. They team up John McClane with Zeus, a character played by Sam Jackson. This time they give a good reason why McClane is once again in such a situation. The main villain is Han's brother, so it's completely understandable why his brother wants revenge for tossing the dude off a building. This is a clever chase through the streets of New York, and the director proves once again he's the master of action in the 80s and the 90s. It's definitely in my top 10 favorite sequels. Die Hard. This movie is perfect in my eyes. The hero is badass, but relatable. Bruce Willis plays John McClane perfectly. The villain, played by Alan Rickman, is also done so brilliantly that so many movies tried to emulate his style. The evil but classy bad guy. The action is amazing and grounded into reality a little bit. Sure, they can't be done, but they make sure you do believe a man can jump out of the window attached with a fire hose around his waist. The suspense really works, and the cast is all amazing. John McTiernan does an incredible job, and once again proves he's one of the best action directors in Hollywood during that era. So that ends my Die Hard marathon. It's a series that I love, especially the first three movies. Sometimes I still call it a trilogy. I'll see you next time.